we decided that this was one of the best schools in the area to send our kids because of the foundation, the classical education, and then most importantly the Christian background.
I just know that if she had been going to public school or another school, I don't think she would have gotten the foundation of loving Christ that she has in her heart now.
Makes them better thinkers, I think, on the whole. Helps them to not so much just recite facts as if facts were answers, but helps them to reason through ideas and to, more than anything, ask questions.
When I cultivate my writing, now I have to look at the little things that matter. And in classical education, the literature helps us to spotlight those tiny things that matter, and that helps to build a solid foundation for writing.
Classical education is about the soul and the spirit and opening students' minds to be lifelong learners, but it's also a very practical way of teaching students so that they are not just learning information for today to spit back, but they are learning a structure of information that they can build on through their whole lives.
We want students owning their faith as well. And so when we talk about a classical education, a Christian education, we aim towards students being able to understand the created world, the Creator, from a spiritual level, but also from an intellectual level.
Classical education, to me, separate from a Christian education, isn't as valuable as classical education combined with Christian, because classical education teaches, especially in the middle school level, the art of argument and how to defend your faith.
When he goes out into the secular world and is challenged with the notion, was there a creator? Is there an unmoved mover? Colin will know and be able to defend what he believes.
The classical education and the Christian education go together just for the fact of they help our children to think. They help our children to come up with ideas on their own and to stand and support their beliefs, even in lower school. And help them to grow strong as Christians.
When they realize that there can be a purpose for life, that all of this means something, it opens up their eyes to the joy of living. And I think that is something we give to students, is not just, which is so important, the facts of math, the facts of science, the facts and the techniques of writing, but we give them a reason for it mattering.
Christian education is so important because the Christian faith is founded in historical events. It's something that we can't think about the world without thinking about the appearance of Christ and the things that He did. You would have no trouble on a Sunday finding a church where people are separated spiritually and emotionally from one another. They just kind of see each other and they go about their day. But at Back Creek, we have an atmosphere where the Christian teachers and even the families from outside really tend to care about one another.
We have a number of students whose parents have come to us and said, my child finally belongs, and they have built confidence out of belonging, and teachers have been able to help them find a niche: volleyball, chess, math, writing, a niche where they can really shine.
It's just an environment where you know your child is not only safe, but that families that your children are interacting with are also from strong Christian backgrounds, and the foundation is there and it's solid.
Christian schools want students who can graduate and have ownership of their knowledge and of their faith, sustainable. And that's what we want. And if you don't put those two together, then you don't give them the mind that allows them to embrace the heart of Christian education.
I lift up my voice to